Hey everybody, it's Tim Garvin at South Fork coming to you with some guests today. I've got Tim Brenneman, Vice President of the club. He's here with us, Chris Thomas, the clubhouse manager and Director of Food and Beverage, and Courtney Cedar, who's in charge of our human resources and our membership coordinator. So we're going to run through some quick things just to give you a quick update on what's going on at the club. And just to say hello and hope that your winter's going well. So the first thing that we have, basically what's going on right now is we have the simulator open on weekends. You can book that through 4Ts. You can book simulator time or you can book a simulator lesson. That'll be open through March and probably the first weekend in April. We have the Titleist golf ball promotion that's going to come to you in an email soon regarding that free dozen program that we do every year. And you can have those balls personalized. We'll put them in your locker for you. And it's a great way to use your beginning shop credit for the year. And you'll have golf balls, plus you get a free dozen golf balls. As far as bill payment, we just want to let you know if you have any changes that you need to make to your membership, you can contact Courtney at the club to do so. The first half is due now, is correct? The first half of the dues are due now, but you can still probably make a change, right?
Yep.
Okay, if you want to make your make your membership, and we'll get the second half out, and that's due by April 15th.
Correct.
I think, correct? Okay. And now, basically, I'm going to introduce Tim Brenneman, and he's going to talk about some things, and we'll move around. Thanks.
Thank you, Tim, and hi, everybody. Hope you're having a great winter. Really just wanted to say a couple of things related to updates and reiterate some of the things that Alex Frank included in his letter to the membership about a month ago. Really excited to welcome back all of the leadership at South Fork under the supervision of Tim Garvin. And in a lot of cases, we provided new contracts to the key folks on the team. In some cases, there's been some additional responsibilities, some promotions, if you will. And Courtney's an example of that with an area we think is really important, and that is our human resources area. And not only Courtney and Chris, but also Stevie, Frank, who does such a great job taking care of our grounds, Chef Matt for sure, Liz, and who am I forgetting? Suzanne in the golf shop, who's really, I think, important to the fabric of the club. And so we're really excited that they'll all be back again with us this year. I referenced Alex Frank's letter. We'll be doing a separate video from the board in the next couple of weeks. We'll be getting the band back together here, and we'll do a complete update on board activities. And in that video, we'll also spend some time talking about the renovation, which was also in Alex's letter, but just to reiterate in case you did not see it, we have gotten confirmation from Gil Hantz that we'll be able to finish off the back nine this year. That'll make South Fork an 18-hole Gil Hantz course, which is really exciting. There's a lot of work to be done still, and again, we'll have Alex Walter, who heads up the Greens Committee here as well, and he'll be able to provide a complete update on that. So I think that's it for me, Tim. I know we've got some really fun stuff to talk about here.
Yeah, Chris, do you want to talk about the dining room and the Airstream? What are we doing this season? What's new? How is it going to work with ordering from the Airstream?
Absolutely, yeah. Excited to be back. Starting my fourth year here in charge of the F&B operation. To look forward to this season, in the dining room, we're putting together our lineup of the same great Friday night menus that we did last season, bringing back the bringing back the buffet, bringing back the 3-course prefix menu, bringing back sushi night, tapas night, and additionally, we're looking forward to, in peak season, 2 Saturday night pub nights with a selection of pub food and a live trivia interactive experience. In addition to that, Tim mentioned we have this season, we're going to be getting a halfway house in the form of an Airstream. Something that we've been very excited about, and it seems like something that the club needed for a long time. This will be arriving in late April, and we're working out what the schedule of operation will be for the Airstream, but it'll be designed to provide food on the go for our golfers as they pass the 9th green. It'll be a staffed position with an attendant working it, and with a selection of food and beverage options. The real key win with the Airstream is that we finally have a food option for Wednesday when the clubhouse restaurant is closed. So if you're golfing on a Wednesday, you're able to get that food and to get that refreshment as you're passing the turn. Theoretically, you can also get the food before you golf too, right? We're going to have a range of options, some breakfast type options, some lunch type options, healthy options, fun options, non-alcoholic and alcoholic beverage options. Additionally, this will tie into the new cart fleet, where as you're making that first round, an interactive menu will appear on the touchscreen, where you can place your order so that it's ready as you pass the turn. And that's the real key here, is that this food option from the Airstream is designed to be on the go and not affect the pace of play.
And most of the food will be pre-made. We don't have the capability for like making food. Like this will be pre-made things or quick order items.
Exactly. The
to keep
strategy.
people moving, right?
Precisely. The strategy is we're still going to have great options, but we're designing the menu. I've met with Chef a couple of times over the winter, and we're going to be manufacturing the food in the clubhouse kitchen in our larger facility here, and then the options are able to be heated or kept hot or kept cold, and it's a major improvement over what we've had from the refreshment cart previously.
And you know, as far as the timing is concerned, the menu will pop up on a certain hole. Like let's say, as you finish the 6th green, moving through 7, and then the menu will go away because we need time to get that ready for you to pick up and go, right?
Exactly. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. You'll get the cue at the right time to allow our service staff enough time to prepare the food items so that as you're passing, you can grab it and you can move on and
Great.
not slow down the pace of play.
Great, super. Thanks,
Very
Chris.
exciting.
And Courtney, you've had a busy winter, so you've gotten some education in and done some things. We went to the PGA show, and we really focused on education, conference education, club management education. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we went to the PGA show, went to a lot of club management and HR courses with other, head club professionals and directors and others that run clubs and corporations, which was pretty neat, I think. We spent a lot of time getting the club ready for, to bring back old returning employees as well as bring on some new ones. So we're ready for the start of the season.
Good, great. And you worked closely with Margot Nones and Jeannie
Yes.
to
So with Margot Nones and Jeannie Gavinchek, we worked to revamp the employee handbook, which we'll have ready for this season. So we put in a lot of work in the off-season to get that ready.
Great, super, thanks, Courtney. A few things that we want to go over that are going to happen next year, one of which is we want to give a huge shout out to Juan Palacios, who works outside for us. Juan is a great young man. He was early decision at Villanova University, and he majoring in finance, and he was the recipient of the East Hampton High School Scholarship Fund. He's the captain of the golf team. Ken Trell, our member, runs that program for us, and we're excited about having a golf event this year to help kind of replenish those funds for that program. We can't say enough about Juan. He's been a great employee. He's a great kid, and we wish him the best. He will be back this season to work, so when you see him, you can congratulate him. He's very excited about his Villanova experience. The new employees in the golf department, we've got a couple new employees, and importantly, Kayla Thompson, who's going to be a female professional. She's got experience at Shinnecock, Augusta National, and she's currently working down at a new private club in Jacksonville. She'll be up in April. We look forward to having her. We all miss Angela. We're looking forward to having that experience again. She'll be teaching private lessons, helping with the kids, and doing a lot of the things that Angela did when she was here. As far as the golf carts as well, the GPS in the golf carts are going to help track and monitor pace of play. This is going to help us a lot. We'll know exactly who's in the carts, where the carts are. Some of you have sent me private emails about, are we going to have the system where the cart shuts down? That is going to be a very limited area, probably just tee boxes and greens. So the carts will be available to kind of go where you normally go. I was never a fan of the shutdown. I've talked to Frank Bellucci, our superintendent, and he's okay with that. But again, normal places like fescue grass, tee boxes, putting greens, those areas will be guarded off and the cart will shut down if you enter those areas. We're going to make some improvements over at Short Game with just the look of it. We're going to spruce it up, make it a better place for you to practice. We're going to do some management member focus groups. These are going to be random selections of members that get together with management and leadership. Frank, myself, Chris, Matt, Courtney, and basically a few times a year you're going to be able to discuss the whole entire club with us. What are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? What can we do better? It'll be a fun experience for everybody, and we'll have those groups probably in June and August, one in each, and you get to talk to management and kind of help guide us into what you want for the season. Basically, we're going to, through all the education that we've done, through the PGA shows, one of the things that keeps coming up is increased communication to the membership, keeping the membership informed of what's going on at the club, and just consistently getting positive and negative feedback, any concerns at all, so that we can fix them in time. Member relations, we have that avenue. I don't think it's been utilized as much as we could utilize it, so we're going to try to use that a lot better, and you'll see some things out there, cards that'll be handed out to you for your feedback to us, so that we can do a better job. But for right now, that's all I have. As Tim mentioned, we'll have another board video probably in a few weeks toward the end of March. Okay?
And you were going to mention a pretty important elevation of responsibilities within the
Oh, yes.
pro
Yes.
staff.
Yes. We elevated Steve to head golf professional. He has been with us for 11 years, and he's shown that he can really do an amazing job here. It's a title change for him. He's going to assume new responsibilities in the golf department, and we're really excited for him. He's really excited about coming back, and this is a new way for him to kind of manage and run golf, and help us here at South Fork and always be part of the team. So, great. All right, well, thanks everybody. We'll get back to you soon with another video, and if you have any questions or concerns, we're always here, and you can email us or call. Thanks.